Hey guys, George from Florida Parks After Dark.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host.
And as they say, look alive, and we'll continue our tour.
Wow, guys, we're not in the Haunted Mansion. We're actually in an outstanding Airbnb that is Haunted Mansion themed. Those are my partners in crime. They had to get in character for this. This is an amazing space. We had heard about this and we reached out to the owners, who are amazing people, who allowed us to have some time to come in here and film this. Now, we have been in here for a few minutes. We are speechless. So we want to share the space with you, tell you our thoughts on it, and we'll go from there. So first, you come through the front door. This is the front entrance. You come straight in. Now, it really kind of follows ride scenes, and we'll go through and show you almost systematically how it works. So here's your first living room. And if you'll notice right off the bat, they go with the heavy kind of paneling with it's darker in here than actually the camera showing right now. The heavy curtains, the lights themselves still have cobwebs. And that is by design. And I mean, it's the touches. It's the touches. Tomb, sweet tomb. I mean, it's that. If you look at the wallpaper, it is identical to what is on the ride. And on top of it, there's skulls on the top of the paneling. It's done so well. But now, and then if you look up here, and I'm hoping the effect is there. If you come, it's hard to see, but it's a changing picture of the boat that you see as you come through in the very beginning. Very cool effect. But along with that effect, we got to turn to really the center of the entire living room. And there he is. You know him from the very beginning in the waiting area. He changes as he grows old into the skeleton. This image does change over time. It's done so well. It has this really neat fireplace with that blue light. Kind of eerie, but kind of not. Really done well. So this is the living room space. Great space. We love how you enter into it. So now we're going to kind of come through, like we're going through the ride, so you guys get a chance to get this too. So right off the living room is the kitchen. Now the kitchen, really what they did is they really embraced the stretching room. So these are all the fully extended stretching room characters that wrap around the waiting area. For those who have not been on the Haunted Mansion, we are fanatical. We love that ride. We look at it. Watch anything on YouTube about it. You'll see that this is spot on. So this is the stretching room. The wallpaper behind the pictures is perfectly done, exactly as it was in the stretching room. Such a neat effect. Love the space here. So we're gonna come back through here. Now, off the kitchen, you come down and then we go into the dining area. Now, on the ride itself, the dining area is a ghost party, basically.
Ball.
It's a ghost ball, thank you. And so this kind of captures the idea of the seated table with the lights. The chandelier has cobwebs on it. But for those who remember the ride, the key thing in that part of the ride are the duelists. Because during the ball, the two duelists keep turning and shooting each other, And these are exact pictures of the duelists. So really just, they caught it, they got it. It's the subtleness here, the wallpaper still is right. And then you got really these heavy, heavy, heavy curtains. And they're using the curtains to break up the space. So really what is really a 3-bedroom, 2-bath kind of condo. They've made it feel like it's sectioned. So you're kind of traveling through the ride. Outstandingly done. So coming back around. So then we come through here and we'll go to one of the first bedrooms. So this is one of the smaller bedrooms. But if you know the ride, along the first drive through, oh, by the way, the lights flicker. In a random pattern, every light in the place flickers. It is the neatest effect. They have her, and she is the cat lady. Now, I'm going to try to get this effect. She turns into a cat. And there it was. Come back. And that is right at the very beginning of the ride. Right, Partners in Crime?
Yeah.
So as
right
you're going...
when you're going along and they're saying, please refrain from flash photography, you pass along the portrait hall, and they look like ordinary portraits, but then the lightning strikes and it changes to their ghostly appearance.
And then you just keep seeing the lights flicker, and trust me, the lighting here is really dim, and you can brighten it. It's not made to stay dim, but you can brighten it. But if you don't, and you brace kind of the feel what they have here and let those lights flicker, it has a great effect. In this room also is this desk area. Now, what I gotta tell you is this light adjusts. It's neat because if you look, I'm trying not to pick up my shadow. If you look, that guy right there, he's a candle holder. Actually, he's a great model of what they have on the ride. He's holding candles on the ride. It's a perfect replica. And then it's funny, it's the little things that really caught us. A dismembered foot. Come on, you gotta love the fact it's tucked in there. That's actually a skull on the lamp, small skull. So it's really just the ongoing subtle details that catch us. Oh, I forgot to show you guys something. It's not just everything else. If you look at the ceiling, throughout the place, they added the wood, which isn't wood effect with the medallions. That really kind of gives you that old world kind of feel, and a very kind of simple condo that's been taken 8 steps beyond. So let's come back through, and I'll show you the other bedroom. Now this one, again, you're gonna see the heavy curtains, the lights. Now this is the other, they had these changing pictures. I would love them where they got these. So this, if we turn, see if I can get that effect here. There it goes. He's the same guy who's out in the living room. You come in with the fireplace. And he changes. I love the fact that the camera's getting this. He changes back. So is that. But then what is really almost eerie is above the bed. And that's how's that for a family portrait. It is all the ghost masks and the skeletons and the hard pictures and the black and white and the antique frames. Yeah, yeah, just great. So this is this space. So this is the second bedroom. Probably larger right now. The second largest. We're in the smallest first. And come through here. And then in the bathroom, this bathroom, a few details which are great. I mean, look at the sink here. They really kind of took it next level with the spigot, which looks like I'd say swan, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. But what they threw in here, which really we thought was really neat, and you can buy these, but they're not easy to find. This is the actual drawing of the Haunted Mansion. So this is the scale drawing with the elevations. Not to bore everybody about that, but that's what this is. And so it shows you where they're building the actual Haunted Mansion in Disney World. And this is a print. They framed it, had it in the bathroom. A neat addition for you to kind of get you immersed. So we're gonna head back out, and we're really gonna show you 2 other really amazing key areas. So we're gonna back around this way, and we're gonna go out this way. Now this along when you come in the beginning of the ride, yeah.
Oh, dang.
When you come in the beginning of the ride.
They have the Madame Leota recording going.
Okay, real quick. One thing is, as we kind of show you, I'll show you this. The owners, who honestly are, Estelle and Aaron, are amazing. They are able to remotely start sound effects. So what we have now is Madame Leota, which is part of the ride, who's the headless person inside of a ball. She's now talking and came out of nowhere. But this is an actual, it appears to be a coffin. And in the ride, there's something trying to get out of the coffin. So this is a great example of that, of it pushing itself out of the coffin. And you kind of look in here, and they got the dead reef. But what's great is in the ride as you're coming up, there's a graveyard you walk through to get to the ride. And they capture this. It's a concrete dog kind of statue, but it's in the graveyard of the ride. So they picked up these small slight elements, which are really just done well. So, but that's great. The house is fantastic. But we haven't got to the piece de resistance. This is it. This is the room. Now, for those who know the ride, the scariest part, and it is a part that scares me,
Me too.
is the attic section. In the attic, the entire sub-story of the Haunted Mansion is about a woman who marries men, makes them husbands, and then kills them.
Constance Hatchaway.
What's her name?
Her
A
name's
little slower.
I talk fast. Her name's Constance Hatchaway.
Constance Hatchaway. She kills him with a hatchet. Yes. So this is her room. And look what they did with the ceiling just to start. They exposed beams. There's nowhere else in the house, so you all of a sudden feel like you're coming into an attic. It has just thrown up with thing over the window. And if you come around, this is done so well. If you come around, you then start seeing some of the elements that really, now this is her. That's an actual copy of the print they have in the ride. And in the ride, that print changes and her hands go from flower to a hatchet and his head disappears.
If you move here, it does the same thing. You
Oh,
won't press.
oh, never mind. Thank you, partner in crime. They have the print that, guys, come on now. So they have that, and then we believe in that box, we heard her heart beating. It's so cool. But last not least is if you come all the way over here, in the closet is her wedding dress. How unnerving is that?
I think it's also the red light that gives that crazy effect.
The red light behind the wedding dress that she wears when she hatchets people. Wow. And then you come over here and then you got another picture of her with another husband. Let's make the effect. Hold on a second. And there he goes. Oh, there's his head's gone. Oh, his head's back. So, yeah. And if we kind of come in, and the last one is she has this bathroom, last bathroom. Now listen, in the ride, in the beginning of the ride, they have all these eyes. And it's a dark part of the ride, you're just coming through, after you get through the portrait area. These are hand stenciled. This is not wallpaper. These are hand stenciled. So they're all put in here so it captures this whole thing. Again, you kind of get the whole swan thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a wow. So coming back out this way, I want to come out and I want to kind of talk for a second about the space. So square footage wise, it's not a huge space. What they've done with the use of the curtains here at the front door, the lighting, the feel, it feels very big. It feels like you are kind of traveling through the ride of the Haunted Mansion. We're very impressed. And I will tell you, we asked them to give us some background on the property and their choice to do this. They're both artistic people. And they both had a love of kind of the occult, macabre, that's the word, macabre. And both Aaron wanted to be an Imagineer for Disney at one point. They rode the Haunted Mansion one time they're here, and they fell in love with the concept of combining those two elements of Disney, the macabre, kind of the scary aspects of it, and the Haunted Mansion. Got this space, and it took almost 2 months to transform this space into what it is now. And I will be honest with you, we have looked at and reviewed other places that are themed places to stay, and their theming is really nice. I mean, you have it, but what they've done in other properties is they have great wallpaper, or they have great paneling put up, or they buy the good bed with the great quilt that gives you the sense. This is next level, and a level above that, where it goes into the finest of fine details of really immersing you in the Haunted Mansion, into really the story of the Haunted Mansion, allow you to fully experience it. If you have a love of things that are scary, if you like horror movies, if you like ghost stories,
Haunted Mansion.
if you like the Haunted Mansion, you gotta stay here. This goes on the if you don't stay here, you've missed out list of life. Because this we've never seen before. So with that said, we want to thank Aaron. We want to thank Estelle. They were so gracious in allowing us to come in and spend the time here. Thanks my partners in crime who came in dressed, ready to go because we're Haunted Mansion freaks. And guys, with that, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and when you get a chance, go on Airbnb, find this property. You'll be blown away by what it costs per night. It's such a deal for what you get. And come here and immerse yourself in this. So guys, you take care. Fantastic day. Again, like the video, subscribe to our channel, and you guys take care.